If you can hear me clearly, please type walk in the chat box. You can hear me clearly. Welcome to our Saturday Night Live. Don't put all your future in one strategy. Got that right. We're going to talk about that as well. Crypto Farmer, I'm guessing that's Farmer John. Crypto Farmer. Welcome to our Saturday Night Live cryptocurrency training featuring iCoinPro. This has been a very, very exciting 24 hours. And I'm going to keep this short and sweet tonight because I do have another Facebook Live where I'm going to be talking about new money. I'll go into more detail. So I want to try to stay on topic as much as I possibly can so that you guys have the knowledge and information you need to build the iCoinPro business. But the last 24 hours, in fact, the last week, do you guys realize that this week will be written about, documented about, there'll be TV documentaries about this past week, years from now? And here's why. A couple of things happened. August 2017, we had the fork, the Bitcoin fork that took place, where a brand new coin was generated called Bitcoin Cash, and nobody really knew exactly what was going to happen. Nobody knew, would Bitcoin crash? Would it skyrocket? Would it flatline? Would Bitcoin Cash take over? What ended up happening was Bitcoin became stronger than ever. And last night, as we slept, well, I was awake. It was like 2 in the morning or so when I saw it. Bitcoin went over $3,300. That's the highest it has ever been. And what struck me was I actually watched a Bitcoin documentary that was made in 2015 that followed Bitcoin from its inception all the way up to 2015, and it followed the life of a couple of Bitcoin miners back in those days, and the first exchanges that were popping up, and Bitcoin wallet exchanges, and the guys who created them, and their ups and downs from it going from $10 to $17 to crashing to $200, then it went down to $70 and crashed, and they had no idea. $3,300. When it had went up to $200, it had created millionaires overnight. But jumping to $3,300 is what leading me to do my Facebook Live later this evening called New Money. This is the greatest economic transfer and shift of wealth in over 100 years. Meaning this is the opportunity that working class people that normally don't have access to wealth can and will generate it based on getting positioned today. It's open source. That's what Bitcoin is all about. It's an open source code. Anybody has access to it. The sad thing is that the majority of people who have access to it, it'll be too late by the time they figure it out and they realize it. Not because they haven't heard of this, but because they lack the knowledge and education to know that they should be taking advantage of it. Hindsight is everything. I mean, think back. If you had an opportunity to go back in time and buy as much and get involved with Alibaba when it first got started, would you? The answer is yes. What about Microsoft? What about Apple? I remember 18 years ago, my very first network marketing meeting was in Atlanta, Georgia. There was a gentleman in the room, and he stood up and said, here's the sad thing, folks. Most people have 2 great opportunities that come in their lifetime. Only 2. And when you sit down for something like this, you have to figure out, is this the first or the last? And then he proceeded to tell a story about how he was one of the first investors invited into a meeting for Microsoft in the early 80s. late 70s, 80s, and how the investors that they had brought in the room, they wanted to invest $250,000 each. They were raising money for something. $250,000 each. And they were going to be given a certain amount of stock. He agreed to it, went home, told his wife about it, and she said, "Have you lost your mind?" No. And he didn't do it. The people who did, that invested $250,000 at that time, each of them were worth more than $40 million each. You guys understanding that? $250,000 investment worth more than $40 million each. And he lost out, not because he didn't see it, not because he wasn't invited, but because he didn't have an understanding clear enough to override his wife, who wasn't even in the room. So I say that to say this. Yes, there's times you must take a risk, but we're not asking you to risk $250,000. We're asking you to open your mind to get educated. And once you're educated, then you're going to know what opportunities are out there to take advantage of. That's what iCoinPro is all about. iCoinPro is here to give you structured education about this industry. It is also going to be one of the only businesses in cryptocurrency that's going to be here till the end. Want to know why? Because we're not selling a coin. We're not creating a coin. This is not an ICO. We're not doubling your money. We're not guaranteeing you a return. We are basically an observer of the industry. And as an observer of the industry, every time it changes, every time it has twists and turns, we're going to be here to teach you about it. We're going to be here to update you on it. So it's what we call timeless. This is a timeless business in the hottest industry on the planet right now. Cryptocurrency. It is here to stay. And we're here long term. Now, we want you to be profitable in this as well. Not only are you going to get the education, we want you to make money. And you're getting paid in Bitcoin. Think about that. You're getting paid in. Here's an example. I made a little over $300 on Thursday in iCoinPro. That was payday. That $300 jumped up in value. Bitcoin rose $600 since Thursday. It jumped $600 since Thursday. So it hit my pot. I haven't broken it down. The 300 I made actually jumped up to an extra 200 bucks or something like that. You guys understand that? Not only did I make money in the business, but I made money because I got paid in Bitcoin. So we want you to make money with this. We want you to be able to have enough income coming in where you're able to reinvest your Bitcoin and trade it every single day or month or whenever you're going to trade it. Let your money work for you. You think 3,300 is going to be the top for Bitcoin when all the experts are already talking about it reaching 6 figures per coin in the future? We're still at the baby steps of it right now. You want to stack as much coin as possible. That's why we're on a $1 million run right now in the compensation plan for iCoinPro. So I want to jump ahead to the compensation plan, and I want to show you guys something because since last Saturday, we haven't really duplicated enough yet. The goal when you first join iCoinPro, besides getting the education, The goal is to hit 1 star ASAP, your first 24 to 48 hours. What does it take to hit 1 star? You must personally enroll 3 members. 3 members and you're a 1 star. This is so important. And then someone asked me, well, how do I do that? Well, here's 2 ways this gonna work. If you have at least 10 people take the free tour, you didn't explain anything to them. You didn't try to break this down to them. You didn't try to teach them about iCoinPro. You simply had 10 people take the free tour and let the system do the rest. The system's going to drip on them. At least 3 will upgrade. At least 3 will upgrade. Or you do it, I do it. I got on the phone and contacted as many people as I could my first 24 hours. I shot them a message, hey, listen, you got to get in on this. Not only is it great education, but our team is running, and you want to be a part of this team right now. Take the free tour. It's only $39 a month. Sign up. Upgrade. ASAP. You're going to lose out. Fear of loss. I think I signed up 12 people in my first 24 hours. So you want to knock out your first. If you didn't do it this past week, this is the week to do it. Not just this week, but you want to do this by Monday. It's compression time. It's moving so fast. You don't want to be left out. That's the first step. The second step is 2 star, and you just need to have 20 members on your team, not from spillover. So the first 3 people that you enrolled, if they enroll 3, their first 24 to 48 hours, that's a total of 9 on your second level. And if they do the same exact thing you did, they enroll 3 in the first 24 hours. So by Wednesday, you would have 20 people on your team. That makes you a 2 star. 2 stars get paid more money. 2 stars are not making $20 on every person they personally enroll. The next step is 100 active members on your team. This can happen in a week. So those 20 members that you have on your team, let's just follow it. They do 3 each. That's now 60. Who's 3 each? You now have 100 members. Just 4 levels down. Let's not stop there, because here's the ultimate, and I call it short-term goal, not long-term. 500 active members on your team. You become a star elite. Why is that so important? Why is that so important? Okay, let me show you why. Let's go to the 5 ways, or the 5 ways that we can earn an income. As a star elite, you're getting coded infinity bonus on $2, well past your 14th level, to infinity. $2 per person to infinity. You could be earning, if 1,500 people joined your team, you will earn either $1,500 to $30,000 additional income. But not even that, really. It's where's my matching bonus? Screen. Powerline, fast start bonus. Yeah, we know that one. The matching bonus right here. If you guys see on Facebook, Tim Miller has lost his freaking mind. He's posting every 7 to 15 minutes. Just look at his Facebook page. That's why right now he's ranked number 1. Let me go to my Coinbase. iCoinPro. I don't want to hit the leaderboard button. I hit this leaderboard button every hour or so to look. Tim is ranked number 1 in August. Today's the 5th. He's already enrolled 7 people. He enrolled last month. He did, let me see here, 23. The month before that, he did 78 by himself. Why? What does he know that we don't know? Well, if you don't know his story, he comes from a company called Skinny Body Care. Skinny Body Care, when they first got started, has the same exact compensation plan we have. The reason why is because the owner of Skinny Body Care is the one who designed this compensation plan over here. He's the man behind that curtain that you don't see. You see Paul DeSosa. The real guy is, I won't say his name, but it's the owner of Skinny Body Care. Tim Miller has been with him for 7 years. Tim made over $4 million in 6 years. His best year was 2013. He made $900 something thousand with this compensation plan. And the reason was right here, matching bonus. See, a lot of people are looking at, oh, I want the spillover. You know, you can't, let's say you never enroll anybody and your organization spills over 10 months deep, that's $2,046 a month for you. That's not what you want. The matching bonus is crazy. Give you an example. You enroll 5 people and you help those 5 people to earn $1,000 a month in the matrix. They collectively enroll 25 members who earn $500 a month in the matrix. All right. Those 40 people enroll 100 members who enroll $100 a month, earn $100 a month in the matrix. Just as a 3-star, you're making an additional $4,250 a month in just a matching bonus. Plus, you add to that this right here. You add to that this right here. Plus, you add to it the infinity payout. Not that one. Plus the infinity payout. He made $100,000 in his first 6 months. He didn't know what he was doing on the Skinny Body Care plan. He knows exactly what he's doing now. He wants to make that much money in half time. 3 months. That's why he says a 90-day challenge. Going all out right now. If you notice, every time he posts, I copy exactly what he does and I post it as well. So once you understand this compensation plan, how lucrative it is, can you imagine getting $5,000 to $10,000 a month paid to you in Bitcoin? And now you're stacking your Bitcoins in. Someone started talking about, Jairus is talking about trade and hold. Absolutely right. The more Bitcoin you have, the more money you're going to make in the long haul. Let's see how many Bitcoin you would need to be a millionaire. With today's money, today's conversion, let's say at 3,200. Let me take 1 million, divide that by 3,200. You will need 312 Bitcoin right now to be a millionaire at today's price. Let's say that it gets to $20,000 per coin. Okay. You would need, go back to this, 1 million divided by 20,000, oops, 200,000. $20,000, 50 bitcoins. 50 bitcoins. So let's say you have a goal. I need to accumulate 50 bitcoins as fast as possible. Why? It's not worth $20,000 per coin today, but it will be. And you're earning $5,000 a month. Let's even it out to 2 bitcoins a month. That's $3,200. So $6,400 a month you're earning that in iCoinPro. That's 2 bitcoins a month you're making, right? So let's go over the course of a year. That's 24 bitcoins a year. So at 24 coins times 20,000, that's $480,000. While it's still cheap right now, while it's still low, you want to stack and hold as many Bitcoins as you possibly can. This is a long-term game plan, but it all depends on what you do right now. We can't be shell-shocked right now. We can't have the deer in the headlights look. Everything's so exciting and you do absolutely nothing. This is where you put your foot on the gas. This is where you say in a goal to yourself, you know, I'm going to have 50 people on my team by the end of the week. 50 people. I'm not talking spillover. 50 people on my team. So how do we do that as well? I showed you three getting three. But here's the conversation. It's a conversation with people. Hey, listen, are you familiar with cryptocurrency? Yeah, not really, kind of. Are you seeing all this Bitcoin stuff that's going on? You know, whether you like it or not, you got to get yourself educated. Take the free tour. It doesn't cost you anything. At least take the free tour. Don't walk around ignorant. That's what you do. It's a conversation. Everybody on your friends list, everybody on Facebook, everybody in your family, everybody you know, you should be telling them to take the free tour. Take an hour or 2 hours out of your day, pull up your phone, and start sending text messages to people. Listen, I don't know if you've known about this cryptocurrency. It's exploding right now. Take the free tour. It doesn't cost you anything. My goal is to have 1,000 people take the free tour. Why? Because out of 1,000, at least 300 of them are going to upgrade. That's 300 personals. I know the math. Out of 300, 75 may take it serious. Out of 75, 25 of them are going to lose their mind over this and go crazy. That's what makes you rich. It's a numbers game. Those 25 will put 10,000 to 50,000 in your organization. But I got to go through 1,000 people taking the free tour. If you look at, I'm going to go in my back office real quick. I want to look at something. If you look at the company numbers, so let me go to genealogy, my genealogy, and I want to click on power line view. Since I joined, that's about right. Since I joined, 85,000 people have taken a tour. 5,600 people became paid members out of that 85,000. That's a very low number. I follow up with all the people that's taking a tour with me. 5,600 people is blowing this company up right now. You know what I'm saying? It's just a numbers game. The fastest way, you're going to get to $5,000 a month if you follow that format. But what else is happening? And I'm going to have Tim do a special training as well, because he's got people taking a tour, 15 people an hour. You see his numbers. I've got mine's slowed down. I need to pick up the pace. I probably have 2 to 5 people a day taking a tour, which comes out to averaging, I've enrolled 40 something, I think. So it's coming out to 1.5 people a day that I'm signing up, something around there. But I've got 2 to 5 people a day taking a tour. So you got to look how many people is actually taking a tour on your website. That is productive work. People taking tours and then following up with them, inviting them to the presentation, showing them the pre-recorded presentations that we have. You don't even have to speak to them. Just send them as soon as they take a tour, you send them an email, you send them a text. Even say, if you've got any questions, please feel free to give me a call. And I'm here to help you, get you started in the right way. This is confusing to a lot of people. They don't know about this. They don't know what cryptocurrency is. So they need a little bit of guidance. And then once they start getting comfortable with it, they're going to lose their mind. So I'm looking at those of you that's on right now. I'm looking at all of you. Within 1 week, each of you can have over 50 on your team. And those of you that's on right now, if you had 50 on your team each, just from our team, that would put us well over 1,000 members on our team in a week. If each person does their part, they just duplicate 3, getting 3, getting 3, and just keep doing that duplication. Now you are self-funding your cryptocurrency business. I call it a cryptocurrency business. Now I'm going to move on to the next phase. If you, the people that's winning right now in this industry are people that already have money. What do I mean by that? Well, people that already have money are going into the trading game. They're not trading $100, $200. They're trading $10,000, $20,000, $50,000. They're trading with. So anytime they have a 1 to a 5% return on each trade on their money, they're making $700, $2,000, $5,000 per trade. You guys understand this? They're winning. They've got the money to trade with. The other thing that they're doing is they're buying mining machines. They're buying machines that prints out the crypto for them. I have my name is Sean. He currently owns 33 mining machines that's pumping out. And you guys heard that training this morning. How many coins was he popped out in 2 months? I think 200 something coins in just 2 months, something like that, or 22 coins in 2 months. I don't know. It's worth $23,000 basically in coins in just 2 months. He didn't buy the coins. He bought machines that's mining the coins, and it's going to continue to mine it every single month. And you stack your coins. So one thing that's in place, what you can use iCoinPro for, is use it as a feeder to make the money. You don't pull that money out and go live on. If you got to, that's what you got to do. I understand. But you turn around and you flip it. it's like real estate. You know, you buy and flip houses. You flip it. You take that money and you make your money work for you. So now you've got a business that's generating Bitcoin for you every single month that you can use to make more money with. Here's what I'm most excited about. I'll tell you a story. This is what I call the Ethereum millionaires. Last year in my mining company, they were mining for Ethereum. Ethereum at the time was only worth $7, but it was mining anywhere between 13 to 18 coins a month. Now, you know, $7, 7 times 13, not that much money. But they held on to their coins. You fast forward 6 months, and Ethereum got up to $64 back in March, the very first time I bought it. So it went from $7 to $64. Fast forward 2 more, March, April, May. Ethereum jumped up to $150, $175. May, June. In June, it jumped up to $300. Then it went down back, and it fluctuated between 160 and 250 bucks. Right now, it is trading at, as I speak, $257 per coin right now. That seems to be, you know, kind of the foundation for it, and rising. As Bitcoin rises, Ethereum rises. $257. So let's say last year you had stacked up, you know, I'll use my friend Peter Blackwell as an example, because he has 4 machines right now, and he's going to do this with Ethereum Classic. But let's say you had 4 machines doing 15 coins each a month. So 15 times 4, that's 60 coins a month. Let's say you did this last year with Ethereum. You're getting 60 Ethereum coins a month. And you stacked it all the way until March. Because when March rolled around, it started to go down to 8 coins a month. Then it went to 6 coins a month. Then it went to 3. Now it's only 1.5 coins, because it's more difficult. But you went from September, October, November, December, January, February, and March. 7 months. So 60 times 7 months. 420 coins in 7 months. You sat on it. 420 coins. Ethereum goes all the way to $259 per coin. So let's just round it up to 260. 420 times 260, that's $109,000 in 7 months because the value rose. Do you think Ethereum's going to stay at the $259 mark? No, not at all. Let's just stay there. It's going to continue to go up. So let's say those same 420 coins, 420, let's say it gets to $1,000 per coin times 1,000, that's $420,000. Let's say those same 420 coins, you don't pull it out yet. 420 coins is worth $5,000 per coin. It might take 2 more years to get there. Times 5,000. That's 2 million. All right, now that time has passed because it's harder to mine Ethereum like it was. But the new coin right now that I'm excited about that's mining next month is next week is Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic. It's worth $15 per coin right now. The machine mines 15 a month. See the same scenario? That's just if you own 4 machines. Sean right now owns 33. He's going to have 15 of his machines mining Ethereum Classic at 15 coins. I'm just going to give you an example. 33 machines, right? 30 times 15 a month. That's, I'm about to be sick. 33 times 15 a month. That's 495 coins a month. Let's just say by the end of this year, that's 5 months. So we've got August, we're in right now, September, October, November, December. 495 times 5, that's 2,475 Ethereum Classic coins. Now, multiply that times 15, because that's what it's worth right now. That's $37,000. Not bad, right? But let's hold the coin. 2,475. Let's hold it for another 6 months and let Ethereum Classic get up to what Ethereum is right now at $206. So you multiply that times 260. That's $643,000. But hold on. Let's hold it. 2,475 coins. Let's say it gets to $5,000 per coin. And it might take 3 or 4 years to get there. That's $12.3 million. 3 years from now, do you think Sean made a good investment for 3 years? This is already what he's going to be doing. 2 months ago, he didn't know any of this stuff. But he had enough money to buy get 33 machines. And actually, he didn't buy 33 machines. I think he started off with 10, and he used his profits to buy more machines. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot sleep at night. Why I hit the reset button on my career. It took 18 years, and I've earned 7 figures in the industry of network marketing. My first 10 years, I failed. I didn't make no money at all. The last 8 years, I made a lot of money. But residual income is not like it was in the past. Most companies aren't even surviving long enough so that you can have a long-term residual income. Guys like myself that made a lot of money, you fast forward, we don't have much to show for it because that income isn't there anymore. We have to keep working hard like a slave and keep recruiting over and over and over again just to make that money. And there's so many options out there. Most people don't stick around in the same company more than 3 months. So you're constantly recruiting. I'm tired of it. I want to make network marketing money without having to recruit. I've been on the other side. I've been broke, I've had money, I've been broke again. It's time for the reset button here. Let your money work for you. Stack as many coins as possible. If you're not into mining, you can do it on the trading route. I advise, though, something that's called diversification. You want to be involved in multiple ways of earning crypto coins. The 3 pillars: education, trading, and mining. I'm involved in 3 mining companies. I've only spoke about 2 of them. One is the main one, but it costs $3,980 per machine. If you've got the money, oh my gosh, buy as many machines as you possibly can right now and start mining for Ethereum Classic coins. If you can get to 50 to 60 coins by the end of this month, and you hold on to those suckers for the next 3 to 5 years, you're done. You're a millionaire. If you don't have enough money to buy those machines, we have a program that you can get it in mining for at least 500. Now that company is not mining Ethereum Classic. It's mining. You can mine Bitcoin. You can mine Dash, Zcash, Ethereum, and Litecoin. I'm mining Litecoin right now. Litecoin is another one that it's been the most steady crypto out of them all over the past 3 or 4 months. It's been hovering right at the $45 range. So when all the other coins went down, it stayed the same. When they went up, it kind of stayed the same. But there's reasons why that's poised to explode over the long term. So I'm glad to be mining that. So if you can't afford a machine at $3,900, you can at least start at 500 and work your way up. The third, I will mention maybe a couple of weeks, but that's going to be one that's for the masses, for people who ain't got no money at all. We're putting something together. So nobody has an excuse at all whatsoever. But I believe in diversification. Don't have all your chips in one place. Have multiple ways of getting cryptocurrency. And let your money work for you. So gentlemen, the last video I will play is the one I'm beginning for those of you who came on late. Understanding the compensation plan for iCoinPro. Make it a point this week that you make it a goal. You know, I'm going to have 20 members on my team. I'm going to hit 1-star. In fact, I'm going to be on the leaderboard. You want to be on the leaderboard. Another reason why you want your team as large as possible is when we launch the secret thing next month, well, probably by the end of September. It is a game changer in the industry. The top leaders were given a private presentation the other night. And I wish I could share, but Paul dissociates specific instructions. You better not say anything. I don't want to see it on social. You know what? I'm recording this, so it will get back to me that I ran my mouth. Okay, I can't say nothing. Because one of y'all is going to go out there and say something, and you're going to tell someone else who's going to tell someone who's going to tell someone who's going to say something on social media, and it's going to come back to me. Because I got this recorded. Here's what I'm going to do. Let me stop the recording.